This is why I like these big bladed Ontarios. I need to remove this whole rotted tree from here, and this knife is doing just great. Admittedly, the wood isn't all that, it's not all that hard, but you need something that's going to be able to pull it to pieces, and so these big knives are great for this. This knife is just destroying this. The main reason I need to get rid of this old tree is when it snows. If this isn't open at the back on the shelter, this is going to form a snow trap, and all the snow is going to start building up and sit even higher than usual. So I don't want that kind of weight on the frame and on my top. So this old log's got to go. I'm going to keep some of this softer stuff and use it as fill. It's basically as good as dirt. If you're going to do this with a big blade, just make sure that you keep swinging your blade from side to side, so you just keep, the pressure even. You don't keep working one side and wind up maybe putting a small bend in the blade. I mean, I'm not at risk for that, because this is really not all that hard, and I'm very careful of how much pressure I'm putting on and where on the blade. Anyway, I'll spare you the rest of this, because this is going to take some time. Bring it back when it's done. You folks have seen how much work this thing has just been doing, and I say this this knife I have used to trim all these branches. I've chopped everything as possible to chop with this thing over the last couple of weekends. It has not been sitting idle. 5160 steel, and you can still pretty much make feathers with this. I don't know if you can see that. Look at this. This is after all that chopping. So this knife is just not running out of steam. You know, I've done a lot of stuff, and hell man, this is just a magnificent knife. Alright, I'm just going to clear this up with a little folding shovel. That's the choppy bit done. Gen 2 SP53 Ontario, go buy one. So we're inching towards the finish line here. I was able to get the final bit of dirt down. It took a bit of digging to bring dirt over for that, and got all the timbers are in, the brace pieces are up and done. These are just the top bundles, which will be used for flooring and roof and yada yada once ever that's all done. And as I had to remove this section of old tree trunk here, and I was able to use the very rotted remnants as basically fill for a depression that was here. So anyway, it's very slow, but only one set of hands here, and we'll get it done eventually. So I'm hoping the next visit to start working on the walls and get this ready for an actual overnight camping situation.